Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Janice, and it's story time. My book today is called Find Fergus by Mike Bolt. Inside our cover, we have this page, and it says, the list of things to find. Fergus, a bear who looks like this. Just Fergus. Let's go find Fergus. He's hiding on the next page. Fergus, we already found you. That was too easy. Try hiding again. That was easy as well. Is there something you can hide behind? Oh, Fergus, you're not very good at this, but that's okay. We're going to help you. Start by hiding in a crowd. A crowd is more than 3, Fergus. See 3, fox, bear, and the duck. That's 3. That's definitely a crowd. Okay, now think bigger. Too big. That's the right size, but you're not a moose. Do you see, Fergus? Still not a moose, Fergus. Try bears. Look, he tried to be a moose, but he's still there with the moose, and he's not a moose. How about not polar bears? Fergus, that's much better. Wait, you're not done yet. Okay, we'll find you one last time. Let's look for Fergus in our page here. Fergus has glasses. Oh, here's a bear. Oh, that's not Fergus. There he is. He is hiding. Okay. The sign says 1 minute, please. I see you're not quite ready. We'll do a countdown while you find a great spot to hide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here we come. Oh, wow. Way to go, Fergus. Fergus, where are you? Fergus! So Fergus is somewhere on this big page here, and I'm not going to show you where he is because I don't want to spoil the surprise of you finding him. So I'm going to close the page here. We'll go to the last page, one of the last pages. See, Fergus, you just needed a little practice. Now you're great at hiding. Fergus, where are you going with that marker? And here on the last page is Fergus's list of other things to find on that big page that we were on just a page or two back. So what I would like you to do is try to find all of these things. There's 14 things to find back on. Let me get back to that page, the really big page here. You have fun doing that, and that's the end of this story. Boys and girls, I want to show you some books that you can find in our library, and the library is open, so you can come visit us. There are some little books in the rainforest room, and those are called I Spy books. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for different things, just like we did in Find Fergus. We had to hunt for him. And inside, there are pages, let me quick get a page here, and you can see there are things that you have to find on each page. So this one, and here's an I Spy one that you can find in the bins in the rainforest room. Then over in our nonfiction section, you can find books like similar to this one. This one is called The Spot the Differences. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at both pictures and see how they are different and find the different things. Here, I'll give you an example. This ball here has a red sun in the middle, but it's missing over here. So you have to find all the differences in the two pictures. Then there's the Look and Find books, also in nonfiction. And again, what you're going to do is there are some pictures here on the side, and you have to find them in the big picture. And here's another kind of book. Can you see what I see? And this one, let me get a page for you. There are some items over here, and a big adult or older brother or sister can read them to you, and then you have to find them in the big picture. So those are some exciting books to look for in the library. Thank you for joining me for the story today. Our first activity that I have you to try at home is called a memory game. And I went through my arts and craft boxes and I found these items. There are a total of 12 items there. And what you do is you have some other people with you and you look at the items that are there. The other people look at it. And then what you can do is after they look at it for a little while, then you cover it up. And then you see how many of the items the people can remember. See if they can remember all 12. So that's one way to do this. Another way to do it is to have them look at the items and then you cover it up and you take one of the items away and hide it in your hand. And then you show them the items again and see if they can tell you what's missing. This time I took out the marble, so that was missing. So you can take turns playing that activity with other people, your friends, your family, and have a good time playing it. The next activity I have for you to try is we are going to try to make some pretend binoculars. What you're going to do is take 2 toilet paper rolls, and I have a hole in each one of them. And what I would like you to do is decorate them. You can use crayons, pencils, colored pencils, markers, stickers, paper, whatever you would like to decorate them. After you're done decorating them, you want to make sure that the holes in the toilet paper rolls are on the outside, and then you can get some kind of tape. I have masking tape here, and so I'm going to tape these 2 rolls together. I'm going to go right in the middle and tape them together. And then after that, I have a piece of yarn, and you're going to tie the yarn on each side. I'm going to try to do this for you. And then you're going to put it through the other side, the other hole. And then you'll have a pretend binocular. I want to show you what mine looks like, that I decorated. Here's what mine looks like. And you can hang it up over your, my microphone's in the way here. But yeah, there's your pretend binoculars. As far as the tape is concerned, I used masking tape, but you can use, this is a thin duct tape. You can also use Scotch tape, or you can use this, which is packing tape. So there are all different kinds of tapes that you could use to put the binoculars together. Okay, that's a fun activity for you to try. Now that you have your pretend binoculars, you can play the game I Spy with My Little Eyes. So what you do is, if you are the person that's going to name something, you can look around the room, pretend to look around the room, and say, "Oh, I see something blue." And then the people that are with you, whether it be friends or family, they have to look around the room and start naming some things that are blue and see if they can guess the item that you were looking at and the ones that you were thinking about. So that you can go by color, you can go by shape, you can go by size. And once they guess, say maybe about 5 guesses, if they don't get it, then you tell them what the item is that you were looking at. If they guess it, then you can give your pretend binoculars to that person, and then they can do I Spy with My Little Eyes something that is a circle. And again, everybody tries to guess to find out what item in the room that is a circle that you were thinking about. So that's a fun game to play with your pretend binoculars. The last activity I have for you to do is to make a homemade Find It bottle. And what I would like you to do is, I like bottled water, flavored bottled water, and I like this one, and it's really a good one to use for this activity because it has a big wide opening space at the top. So I cleaned one up. Here's my bottle. And then what you're going to do, you can find rice at your local discount store, a bag of rice. And what we're going to do is we're going to put rice in here. Now, if you can't pour very easily, I do have a funnel that you could use, a funnel also to put the rice in. I'm going to try to be very careful and get that rice in there. So then you're going to start putting some rice in. And after you have some rice in, those items that I showed you earlier in the first activity, I'm going to take those items and I'm going to put them in the bottle, just a few at a time. And then I'm going to put some more rice in. And then I'm going to put some more items in, those pieces that we looked at earlier. Put some more rice. And put some more of these things in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on doing that until all the items are in the bottle there. And I want to show you the finished product here. Here's the finished bottle. And what you do is you close it up. And I advise you to I have duct tape, and I'm going to put duct tape on so that it doesn't open up, that top. And then what you do is you keep turning it, and you try to find all the different items that are in there. Now, what I did was I made a list, and it says find it in the bottle, so you know what all the items are that you're going to look for. And the first one says penny. So you go and you look for the penny. And once you find the penny, you can mark it off. Or you can just look for different items and say, oh, there's a piece. That's the Lego piece. And find it on your list and then cross it off that you found that. So this is called a Find It bottle. And you can use a really big bottle, and maybe you can find some items around your house that you would like to put into a bigger bottle. Try to find a bottle that is clear. Of course, we need it to be clear, and not so many ridges. This one has pretty many ridges up here. So there are some big bottles out there like juices and that you can use for a Find It bottle. I think that's all for that one. Like, you don't have to fill it up all the way because you need to be able to move the rice around so that you can find the items. That's a fun thing that you can even take in your car and play with it in the car. Or maybe in a restaurant. You can even take it into a restaurant. So it's something really neat to try to make on your own. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, boys and girls, I do have the craft packets available for you at the library. So when you come into the library, they're going to be at the front desk. I want to show you some papers that I put inside. These are called Can You Find It and Color It. I have this one, which is very, very simple. And down here are the items that you're going to be looking for. Then I have some that are a little bit harder. This one's called Storytime, Seek and Find. Down here are all the items that you're going to find and color. Then these next pages are a little bit harder. Look and find the items. Up here at the top are the items you got to go looking for. Same way with this one. And this one I think is the hardest. The items down here at the bottom are really hidden in the teddy bear's bedroom. So have fun doing those activities. Those are in your packet. The toilet paper rolls are in there. The little items for your Find It bottle I have inside there. And I do have the list for the Find It bottle too. So enjoy the activities, and I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Now that we can see you in person at the library, I'm really looking forward to seeing you. Okay, thank you very much, and have a good day.